All right, let's get straight into it. We're talking about acing your English language exams, WAEC, JAM, NECO, the whole lot. Today, we're going to master two types of sounds that cause a lot of headaches, affricates and nasals. But here's the thing, they're actually easy marks once you know the secret. So let's get you those marks. Does this feel familiar? You get to the oral English section, you see all those phonetic symbols, and suddenly you start doubting yourself. You know this stuff, but you end up losing marks you absolutely should have gotten. It's frustrating, right? Well, that all stops today, right here, right now. In the next few minutes, we are going to solve this problem for good. This isn't just a lesson, it's about giving you the confidence to walk into that exam and own every single one of these questions. So here's our game plan. First, we'll set up the blueprint. Then, we'll decode those tricky affricates and master the nasals. After that, we'll tackle real past questions so you can see how it's done. And finally, we'll lock in your strategy for exam day. Simple, direct, and built for that A1. Okay, first things first. We have to lay a solid foundation. You need to understand these two simple definitions. Seriously, once you get this, everything else just clicks into place. So what in the world is an affricate? Just think of it like a quick 1-2 punch that happens in a single sound. It starts with a total stop of air, like when you get ready to say t, and then you release it with a whoosh of friction, like the sh sound in shoe. It's basically a stop plus a whoosh. And nasals. Oh, this is even easier. For a nasal sound, you just block the air from coming out of your mouth and you let it all escape through your nose. Go on. Try humming right now. You just made a nasal sound. See? Simple. All right, section 2. It's time to meet the two sounds that cause all the trouble. In English, there are only two affricates, but man, do they trick people. Let's pull back the curtain and see exactly what they are. Now, have a look at this. It lays it all out perfectly. The first sound, ch, is the sounds you hear in church and match. The second one, j, is what you hear in judge and gin. Pay close attention to the spellings. See how G in gin and J in judge make the exact same sound. That's the kind of thing the examiners love to test. Okay, listen up because this is the number one most important rule you need to know. An affricate is one single sound. I know the symbol ch looks like two letters, but it's not. It's a single unit. That's why a word like church starts and ends with the exact same consonant sound. Get this and you're halfway there. Awesome, we've got affricates sorted. Now, let's move on to the nasals. There are 3 of them. 2 are super easy. You use them all the time without thinking. But that third one, that little symbol NG, that one's the real troublemaker. Let's unlock its secrets. This chart shows you exactly how they are made. For M, just close your lips. Easy. For N, your tongue touches that little ridge behind your top teeth. Simple. But for NG, the action is way at the back of your mouth. It's the sound at the end of sing. Say it now. Sing. Feel how the back of your tongue goes up? That's it right there. Now, here are the exam hacks for spotting the NG sound every time. Rule number 1, it never ever starts a word in English. If you see it as an option for a word's first sound, it's a trap. Rule number 2, look for the spelling patterns NG or NK. When you see an N before a G or a K, it almost always makes that NG sound. Think bank or finger. And now for the biggest traps. This is where so many students lose easy marks. Look at the word singer. There is no hard G sound in it. It's simply singer. But in finger, you actually do say the G. After the N sound, it's finger. Listen closely to the difference. Singer, finger. Can you hear it? Nail this and you're ahead of the game. Okay, theory is one thing, but what really matters is getting the marks, right? So let's put what we've learned to the test. We're about to solve real past questions from WAEC, JAMB, and NECO. Let's see how you do. Okay, here's a real question from WAEC. The word is cheap. What's that first sound? Ch. Now scan the options. Which one has that same sound? Machine, choir, champagne, match. Take a second. Think about it. And the answer is D, match. Of course it is. Machine has a sh sound. Choir starts with a K sound. Only match ends with that same ch sound that cheap starts with. See, you totally got this. Let's try one from JAM. This time, they are asking you to find the J sound. Look at your words. Ship, pleasure, genre, vision. Which one has that J sound, like in George? The correct answer here is C, genre. Now, this is a great example because in the standard Nigerian English that your exams are based on, we pronounce it with that strong J sound at the beginning. The other options have different sounds, so context is everything. One more for the road. This one's from NECO, and it's about our tricky friend. Which of these words has that sound? Is it morning, running, banner, or singing? Be careful. The answer is D, singing. And you know what? This is a clever question because singing actually has the NG sound in it twice. Once in sing, and a second time in ing. The others like running and with a simple sound. You have to listen for that subtle difference. Look at that. You've learned the theory, you've seen the traps, and you solved real past exam questions. Now let's wrap it all up into a simple, powerful strategy you can use to guarantee you get 100% on these questions. Here it is. Your 4-step formula. First, always say the word in your head. Don't just trust the letters. Second, hunt for those key spellings we talked about. They are your biggest clues. Third, never ever forget the golden rule. NG cannot start a word. And finally, practice. Say words like sin and sing out loud. Train your ears. That's your formula for an A1. And I mean this. If you can confidently answer the types of questions we just went through, you will not lose a single mark on Affricates and Nasals again. Go into that exam hall knowing you've got this section covered. Your A1 in English, it's loading right now. And we are not stopping here. In our very next guide, we are going to break down another tricky group, the fricatives. So make sure you subscribe and turn on notifications. And if this helped you feel more confident, do me a favor, like this and share it with a friend from your class. Let's make sure everyone gets their A1s together.
That's all for today. You all did a great job following along. If you enjoyed this tutorial, don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel for more easy-to-understand lessons. And hey, want to practice more questions and get step-by-step solutions? Visit our website www.examkp.com right now and keep learning smarter.